And Cam Newton still is eager to play in the NFL. I don't know if he's eager to play or he eager to collect those checks. He missed those checks. It's one or the other. And I'm going to bet that he missed those checks more than anything. But he acts like he still wants to play and compete, but he still hasn't retired. He still hasn't retired because he still wants the opportunity to play football in the NFL. He's expressed that numerous times. You know what I mean? Some people just can't let it go. Some people just won't let it go, man. Some people just don't want to let it go and enjoy themselves playing in life after football. Cam Newton, Colts signing Phillip Rivers, a slap in my face. When it was announced that the Indianapolis Colts were kicking the tires on 44-year-old Phillip Rivers 5 years removed from his retirement, Cam Newton took it personal. After losing Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson Sr. to injury, the Colts were stuck looking for answers once it was reported that rookie sixth-round pick Riley Leonard was also dealing with a knee injury. That led to the Indy's brass going to the wildest route possible and signing the former Pro Bowl quarterback to the practice squad earlier this week, something that didn't sit right with the 2015 league MVP Cam Newton. Taking to his 4th and 1 podcast, the brother Cam Newton, a couple of days ago, Cam revealed his thoughts on the Colts signing someone at a position so far removed from their original playing career. Cam Newton says, it's almost a slap in my face, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Newton said, did Phillip Rivers send any type of signs that he was available? I don't give a damn if he was their family. He's 44 years old, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? How do people hold Cam Newton to the standard that you're not holding everyone else to? I don't know, man. I don't know how y'all feel, Cam. I don't know what's going on with Cam. I think everybody's caught up with Cam Newton, and they don't understand Cam Newton's name is actually bigger than his play was in the National Football League. If we're being honest, Cam Newton is a polarizing figure. He has a big name, but his football acumen, his football abilities are not as polarizing as his name, I guess, or big as his name. You know, Cam Newton was more of a running threat of a quarterback than a passing quarterback. That's just the truth. And if a team wanted to sign Cam Newton or was considered signing Cam, it would be a team that is predicated to quarterback running schemes. That's not what the Colts want to do. So why sign Cam Newton?
Hey, listen, I understand that Phillip Rivers got a relationship with the Colts already. That's somebody they know. He know the organization. He know his way around the building. But they drafted Anthony Richardson for that reason, for that running with Jonathan Taylor. So I feel like the plan they had with Anthony Richardson Sr., they could have used Kim in that same plan they had in that.
That was a different coaching staff and a different coach. I think so, right? That was a different coaching staff and different coaches who drafted Anthony Richardson. That was the same coaching staff.
That's not Shane Steichen didn't draft Richardson?
I don't know. We got to look it up. I'm not 100% sure. I have to stop, chat. I don't think that's the same coaching staff, but I could be wrong.
It was Jalen Hurts, offensive coordinator right there. He the one who took Jalen Hurts to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, he familiar with those running quarterbacks that, you know what I mean? So I feel like, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I seen like I feel like Phillip Rivers is a good choice. He's familiar with the building, but I seen him walk out there. I was like, damn, Phillip Rivers just came out. He really just came off the couch. He wasn't working out or nothing. I seen him trying to get in the center. He was like trying to move his leg back.
Phillip Rivers, I understand. He looked old. He looked wore down. He actually looked like a hillbilly grandpa. Like he looked like he's like in the hills hanging out. Taking care of the pigs and the cows and everything else, man.
That's what beer. He drank a beer in a halftime like it was the 80s.
Yes, that's what I mean. But don't get it twisted. Phillip Rivers is a much more accomplished quarterback than Cam Newton ever was, you know. And that's why I'm telling you that Cam Newton thinks too highly of himself. as a football player, just as a football player. That's all we're talking about, football player. He thinks too highly of himself as a football player. Cam Newton, yeah, he's a big athletic guy, but he isn't going to come to Indianapolis and complete 55% of his passes or throw or run the offense the way the coach wanted to run, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Then if the coach wanted to sign him or any team that thought about signing, you have to think about Cam Newton's presence in the locker room. You know, how does the players accept him? Can they deal with a big character like Cam Newton? Will he take away from the atmosphere and the camaraderie that everyone, already built in those facilities? There's so many different things to think about instead of just saying, okay, this is Cam Newton. He's a big athletic guy. He's played well in the NFL for a period of time. There's so many different things to think about,
It's just crazy to think that Philip Rivers is your best option at this point in life. Off a 5-year layoff, my man came out there looking like I think he's about to coach the way he came out there.
Bro. Yes, bro. That's what we talked about that, bro. How quarterbacks, there's going to be a drought in the quarterback position. I've continued to say this because of the lack of development, and no one is catching on. So the more drafts we have that come about, the more players, quarterbacks that get older, you're going to see the more desperate teams looking for quarterbacks. That's just how it is. But Cam, I understand, man. Cam, man, he's always making some noise, man. But I that's just like me seeing maybe Champ Bailey or Charles Woodson, one of those cornerbacks getting signed. I'm like, hey, y'all didn't hear me today. I'm available. I'm ready to play. And me still thinking I can, or me in my feelings because they chose him over me. And still, I'm not saying they're more accomplished than me. They got accolades. Huh?
You just named 3 people that's still in like a little shape. My man don't look like he even plays football. Philip Rivers, like I know Philip Rivers. He could throw for a lot of yards. He can make plays.
Maybe if Cam Newton took to that point and be like, bro, look at Cam, look at Philip Rivers, look how he look, bro. He is not in no shape, bro. He's not even clearly better shape than me. How do you sign someone that barely could pass the physical, and I'm here like I could pass the physical 2 times in a row. If he would have came with that attitude, I could have felt Cam Newton's pain a little better.
I can see Philip Rivers that day after that game, how he woke up in the morning. I guarantee he stayed in the bed an extra 2 hours.
He asked for every all type of medicines for pain and relief, and he can't sleep, all type of stuff going on. But there's one key significant issue or thing or reason why Philip Rivers came back to play football. And I want to see how many smart people that rock would say what needs to be said in the chat and can figure this out. Hey, how long has Philip Rivers been done? I think it was going on his fifth year removed from football. All right, let's think about this. Let's think about this, chat. Let's think about this. Everybody on the stream, man, hanging out would say what needs to be said. I'm gonna give y'all a little inside intel about players coming back and the things we have to go through in the NFL. All right, that's enough time. That's enough time.
Honestly, other sports too. We just seen Venus Serena. She just came back for, health insurance. Health insurance.
Health insurance. That's the exact reason, man. Health insurance for the NFL players run out after 5 years, 5 seasons. So that's genius. With all the things that's going on with the Trump administration, what they're doing to insurance and the premiums now. My wife been on the phone all day with insurance, trying to figure out what type of insurance and the best insurance to get. So that was actually genius for Philip Rivers to come back and renew his insurance for another 5 years, and that saves him a boatload of money per month, per year, by having his job pay for insurance again, because we know Philip Rivers, this family guy, he got plenty of kids all over the place. I think this Philip Rivers got plenty of kids.
Yeah, he got like 10 kids. He got a grandfather.
Got 10 kids and he got a grandfather. Shout out to Philip Rivers, man.